In obituary news this morning, funeral service for Mr. Clayton Robert Bob Phillips, age 68 of Harpersville. That funeral service today at 2 o'clock from Curtis and Son Childersburg Chapel. That service at 2 today. Visitation before the service from 12:30 until 2. Graveside service to follow Thursday at noon in the Old Zion Cemetery in Nauvoo, Alabama. Online condolences at CurtisandSonFH.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, direct team. In other obituary news this morning, funeral service for Barbara Unger Tucker, age 62 of Sylacauga, is June 20th at 2 o'clock from the chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home. The Reverends Keith Owensby and Joe Teal officiating. Burial in the Hanover Cemetery. Mrs. Tucker died June 16th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Visitation tonight, 5 until 8 at the funeral home. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga, in charge of the arrangements. Margaret Bryant Milam, age 87, died June 18th. Funeral service will be held Thursday, June 20th at 3 o'clock from Earthsfree Funeral Home in Talladega. Interment in the Pine Hill Memorial Park. Visitation Thursday from 1 until service time at the funeral home. The Reverends Ed Talley and Alan Layton will officiate the service. Mrs. Milam was a native of Clay County and a resident of Talladega for most of her life. She was a member of the Mount Olive Baptist Church. Online condolences at earthsfreefuneralhome.com. Earthsfree Funeral Home in Talladega, in charge of the arrangements. Mr. Willie Nolan died June 18th at Russell Medical Center in Alexander City. Wright's Funeral Home announcing. And Mr. Jack Walton of Columbus, Georgia, died Monday, June 17th at his residence, Wright's Funeral Home, Alexander City, in charge of the arrangements. Mr. Johnny Fluker, age 72, died June 15th. Arrangements to be announced by Community Funeral Home. And Mrs. Myra Fluker, age 58, died also June 15th. Arrangements to be announced by Community Funeral Home. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. These obituaries this morning brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.